Okay, so the tech talks about generation gap. So generation gap here, so is the difference of age, okay, between a person and another. In the picture we can see a young boy and an older man. Maybe he is his father. So people in the past, so they didn't have much independence to talk to older people. They have to obey. But now teenagers, they have more independence to talk to their parents. They have more independence to give their opinions, so their ideas. So in the past it was totally different. So young people only had to obey older people. They couldn't argue with them. They couldn't give his or her opinion. All right, it is totally different. So until our generation, so things have changed a lot from the past. And do you think that a younger person can have a good relationship with an older person? Okay, and what about relationship between woman and man? What do you think about when they have a big generation gap? Do you think that the relationship is going to be good, so is going to be bad, that they are going to face some problems, or the relationship is like any other, that people have to face difficulties? Okay, what's your opinion? So uh, do you think that communication between young people and their parents uh, is difficult nowadays, and how it was in the past, the communication of younger people and parents? Can you explain it? So we are going to read the text after answering these questions, and you are going to summarize the text. You are going to talk uh, about the test. What have you understood? What are the main points of the test? Things that you thought interesting about the text. Okay, something maybe you agree or don't agree because it's personal opinion, and answer the questions that I have asked. Okay, and you're going to send by WhatsApp. Now let's practice. Repeat and made the substitution. She made a scene at the restaurant, in public, in front of her mother-in-law. The weather forecast diminished the probability of us traveling, going out. Would you like to have lived your youth differently in another country? What is the key to becoming self-disciplined? What is the key to becoming self-disciplined? Knowledgeable, self-sufficient. Okay, you repeat the sentences and make the substitution. You choose some sentences to send me by WhatsApp. Now, the sentences we are going to repeat and substitute for a similar word. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. Gaps. We offer the most innovative styles. Avant-garde. She shouldn't have let them assume the power. Take over. Is that your best cover story? Excuse. He's too arrogant to admit he's wrong. Proud. You choose some of these sentences and send me, okay, by WhatsApp. Now let's go to lesson 300, case study. So you have been asked to come up with a new design concept for your product. You have to work in a team. And another member wants to take over the whole project. You want to compromise. But you know you have great ideas and are proud of the work you have done in the past. How do you make sure you are represented without causing problems with your team? Okay, so how would you act in this situation? You are going to give me your answer, send by WhatsApp. Send me by WhatsApp. How would you act in this situation? Because it is a complicated situation. What should you do? Now, questions of discussion. Communication between parents and their children has improved in the past years. We are going to give your opinion. We are going to talk about it. Despite the increase in individual autonomy in modern times, people still look to their parents when making a big decision. Parents have a more open relationship with their children. What do you think about? You are going to say your opinion about each question and send me by WhatsApp. Okay? So now let's go to the last part. Listening. You are going to listen and write. Okay? So do you think rules are good rules? And what should be the consequence for breaking rules? Do you agree with this person? Do you think you feel scared of being bored? You are going to listen and answer these questions. Now, discussing. What percentage of people check the news daily? What's the probability that printed news will become extinct due to technology? What news websites can you think of? How can the methods of news delivery today be compared to how it was in the past? What's the most recent breaking news? Okay, so you're going to answer these questions, all right? And send me. You can take a picture. You can take a picture here from this page, from number 1, number 2, and the sentences that you are going to answer. So now let's go to review 10, the last review of the book, linking words. Education is enlightening in addition to satisfying. Raising a child is hard work. On the other hand, parenthood is rewarding. In conclusion, they met their deadlines earlier than they were expected to. Lastly, I hope the discussion has encouraged you to continue to learn. You are going to read these sentences and send me by WhatsApp. Now, I'm gonna ask you the questions and you're going to repeat and make the substitution. Do you peel apples before you eat them? Substitute. Potatoes. Pears. Do you hide your wrinkles with makeup? Laugh lines. We tend to associate with like-minded people, open-minded. The doctor said, stick out your tongue, take off your shirt. Now he has a receding hairline just like his dad, grandfather. Okay, so you're going to choose some of these sentences to send me by WhatsApp. Now let's go to trivia. What is the official language in Monaco? We are going to research to answer. The USA ranks as the largest country in the world. What does PAG stand for? Which show did Jennifer Aniston become famous in? Now we're going to look at the picture and you're going to write and you're going to choose the right expression. So he's always on top of things. This means a lot to me. This is out of, or this is out of order. You're going to look at the picture and mark the right sentence, okay? Then don't forget to send me so the oral part and the previous exercise, okay, a picture. You can take a picture after answering it by WhatsApp. That's okay?